What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You can see I'm getting set up here to do a brake upgrade on my C7A6. I'm going to be going with these premium high carbon wave rotors that I got from my boy Ty over at Brakenetic. These are custom actually, so you won't see these on their website. He does custom stuff for people sometime. I actually went over to just get the premium high carbon RS rotor, which is these slots. And when I got there, he actually had them made already. Not these, but just a regular round rotor. And when I was on the shelf, when I looked on the shelf, he had some of these for another car. And I was like, "Oh, you make those?" He said, "Yeah, I just do custom stuff sometimes." So I asked him if he could do them for this car, and he said, "Yeah." So he made these for me. They're based on the Audi wave rotors, which they got from when they acquired Ducati. So this design is actually based off of what they do on like motorcycles and bicycles. And this wave design is just taking a little bit of weight off of the rotor combined with drilling them and stuff like that, and you know, a lighter aluminum center hat, which these don't have. So these aren't going to be nearly as light. Matter of fact, I think these being that I don't have the aluminum hat or anything, I think this might actually only take off like a pound, actually probably like half a pound off of each rotor. But I think also this wave design, I think I remember reading about it helping to bring a little extra air throughout the rotor, so that might be a plus too. But you know, like I said, they're high carbon, so better still, they're going to expel heat more, and these slots are going to let the you know, help do away with the gas buildup from the pads and everything. So I actually ran these on my TT and my all-road, and they did pretty good. Not this design or anything, but his high carbon rotors. I usually do the centric and stuff like that, and then he'll put a design on them for me. So I'll get centric blanks, or I'll get his, because his is actually high carbon also. But if I want to do like a different design or something sometime, if I see a deal on a centric rotor, I'll get those and do a design, have them do a design. You've seen that actually on a few of my other cars. If you go through my channel, you'll see what I did. He did the design on the TT and on the all-road and on my Mark II TT that I don't have anymore. He did all the designs on those. So I'm gonna be running these EBC red stuff pads. It's a pretty famous pad. It's dusty though, but not nearly as dusty as these pads that I have on here. These pads, like, I could probably go around the block and you'll start seeing a lot of dust on them. These are like a stock equivalent. They're Techstar, and it's just like a stock pad, and then you can see the rotors are pretty worn. I don't know if you guys remember when I did the test drive after I got the stage 2 installed, that right away I was like, oh, you know, the brakes are just terrible. I mean, when I get on the car and I get on the brakes, it's just like even from the beginning, I get on it and it's like the car will just keep going. So these are past due to be upgraded. So I'm probably not going to do a full install, because I'm not going to have time to do all that, and then there's plenty of videos out of a how-to. So probably just going to be installing these, and then I'll probably go out and do a test drive, let you guys know how they feel, like if they vibrate or anything like that, which they should, because he balances all this stuff too. So I'll leave a link to his shop in the description, to brakenetic.com, and you can hit him up, tell him Corey sent you, and you can see what some of the designs he has, and get the high carbon, get the premium, because they're high carbon. Because most of the Audi and Volkswagen, they actually come with high carbon. These are probably have a little bit more higher carbon in them than the stock rotors, but most of the Audi, Volkswagen rotors already come high carbon from the factory. Probably not as much as some of the aftermarket brands though. So if you guys get some, I recommend going with the premium. You can see I didn't paint them or anything, and I don't have the stainless brake lines. Probably going to actually be getting those next week. So I'll probably do another video. Probably going to do a brake fluid flush and the stainless lines. I couldn't find anybody that made them for this car. When I looked on ECS, they only had like the Goodrich lines, and I talked to my boy over at New Speed, and he said he can make some for me. So I'm probably going to go with some from there, and then later on I'll decide on a color, and we'll go from there and do that. All right, I'm gonna get started with the install, and then I'll get back with you guys. I just got all the brakes on. You can see I didn't paint them or anything. The rears are very easy to do because you don't have to remove the carrier to get the rotor off. You just take the caliper off and you know, remove this right here, and then it'll kind of you can kind of angle it out, you know, and it'll just come off, so you don't have to remove everything to get the rears off. That's probably old news to you guys. I'm new on the C7. You can see all the old brake dust that came off. I got as much stuff off of the shields and the caliper as I could in case I come back and paint them sooner than later. All right, I have to reset the pistons on these with the VCDS, reset the parking brake with VCDS, and then put the wheels back on, of course, and then I'll get out here and we'll do a break-in. I'll let you guys know how they feel. All right, you guys, I'm back. Just took the car out for a little test drive. One thing I forgot about the EBC pads is they have a break-in coating on it, and that has to run for like what, the first 50 miles. And then I went ahead and read the instructions again for the EBC pads, and it says you actually don't do the actual break-in, you know, you go like 60 and then slow down to 20 like 5 times. That procedure, you don't do that until after 200 miles for some reason on these. So I won't be doing the break-in, the full break-in procedure today. So I'll be driving it throughout the week, probably get to 200 miles by then, and then I'll probably do the break-in. But I did take it out on the freeway, drove it around, didn't notice any vibrations or anything at all when I got on the brakes or on the freeway, on the street, anything. And they felt pretty good with that that little pink coating that they put on there. It gives it a lot of grab too initially, so that's a positive. One thing I did notice is since I did the procedure, I used to hear my parking brake squeal when it engaged, so it's not doing it anymore, which is a good thing. But let's see what the rotors look like. Probably can't really tell. Not too bad. I mean, they look really good. They're not really that noticeable until you get right up on them. I probably need to go ahead and paint the dust shields black, because right now you see they're kind of silver, so you can't really see the wave pattern when you get back. And then I'm not sure what color I'm gonna paint the calipers, and then I'll probably have like a custom decal made. Kind of got some ideas. There's a guy on Amazon that makes them for me. So I'll give you guys that information when I have them make the decal for me. But that's gonna be it for this video. You guys let me know what you guys think about this, and maybe what color I should go with the color. What, maybe red? I think I always end up going red. So I might do red. I mean, I don't know. It's a blue car, so I'm probably gonna get blue brake lines. New Speed, they can make the brake lines in any color. If you go on their website and look up their stainless lines, they can make them even in pink if you want it. So on my TT, they did blue for me. I might do blue on here, and then since the car is blue, and then paint the caliper any color, and I'll probably go with Pentison Super Dot 4 for the brake fluid, because that's sold locally too, so I might go ahead and run that. That's gonna be it for this video. You guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be back with another video soon. Probably do the brake lines and the fluid flush in the next video maybe, but I also have some other stuff. I got the Merc Racing heat exchanger I haven't installed yet, and I do have the P3 gauge installed, but I still need to hook up the ethanol sensor and the boost boost gauge, well, the boost, the analog boost thing for it. So I should be doing all that maybe this week, depending on how work goes. But thanks again for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys in the next video.